As of today, March 29th of 2013, there are 117,709 people on the national waiting list for an organ transplant.
One person can enhance and save up to 60 lives, and that makes a big difference.
My dad had cardiomyopathy for years and years and years.
I had liver disease because I was one of those small 2% of people who had a bad liver. It wasn't due to alcohol, hepatitis. My liver disease was not due to the bile ducts or cancer. It was I had a bad liver.
I remember him sleeping a lot and always being tired. He didn't have much energy. And it was just really hard watching someone that you really care about get really sick. It's a hard thing to do.
And I just eventually kept getting worse and worse. Till one day I wasn't eating properly and I wasn't exercising because I didn't feel well enough to do that. I made it through the workday and that was it.
I got a phone call, changed my life. It was from my dad's nurse at Abbott. And she said, "Blake, we've got a heart for your dad."
Well, I wasn't in a very good state of mind, so I just hung up the phone and went to bed. I didn't think about it. The next morning, the surgeon called and he says, "What's your decision?" And then I had to decide.
Just really terrified of what was going to happen next. And he just got this really peaceful, easy feeling, as the Eagles would describe it, kind of came over him. And he knew it was going to be okay.
So everything you did, you had to fight for. It wasn't an easy recovery. But it was a blessing. It was a blessing, and it was worth the fight, having the new life.
Unfortunately, he had to go to his annual appointment on the night of February 5th. And the next morning, as he was getting ready for his annual, he had a heart attack, and he passed away. I still look at the organ transplant as the best thing that ever happened to either one of us. Because I was talking with one of the nurses later, and she told me that if he wouldn't have gotten that transplant, I would have only had about 2 weeks left with my dad. And instead, I got 50 more. So when you're asking yourself if checking that box is really going to help someone or really going to affect someone's life, it's an easy answer. Always.
I am Susan Sketsvold, and I am a liver recipient as of February 4th, 2009.
I'm Blake Loyland, and I'm proud to say I'm a donor.